If you are analyzing price charts, such as stocks, cryptocurrencies, ETFs, you have to deal with thousands of charts. But most of the price charts don't offer any real opportunity. To find the setups that actually fits your trading edge, you need a way to filter the market. That's where Trading Screener comes in, because no one has such time to go for every chart one by one and analyze it. Today, I will show you what I believe is the best trading screener in 2026, and that is TradingView Screener. I will show you all the function of this trading screener and walk you through how to use properly step by step. I will also share with you some of my trading screener settings that I personally use. Welcome to the investing guideline. So first of all, I want to inform you that this is not some kind of collaboration or advertisement of TradingView. This feature is completely free. You only need to have TradingView account, and I believe many of you already have it. When you open up your chart, on the right side of the screen, there is a radar icon. It's called screeners. So we click on this and it already shows me some of my existing screeners. But for explaining it to you, we will create a new one. So let's type the investing guideline. I will now copy this to show you in a full screen. So this is the interface. So you can see here on the top left corner, there is stock screener. When you click on this, there are options for stock screener, ETF screener, crypto coin screener. I will choose stock screener, but the features are more or less the same. In here, you can choose the related country. I choose United States. Here we can choose indexes. I will choose S&P, Nasdaq, Russell, and Dow Jones. And here there is sector. We click on this. And I will choose energy and minerals because it's the current trend right now. I will choose industrial services because Trump is gonna make America great again. Electronic technology, and I will choose health technology because I believe AI accelerated the development of these health technologies. Let's scroll down. Non-energy minerals, technology services. And for now, it's enough for me. Let's save this, what we have done so far. So by default, there are options coming in the upper section, as you can see. Here is earning per share, dividend yield, analyst ratings such as strong sell, strong buy, or neutral. Here you can see the percentage of performance. So here is revenue growth, and here is very useful filter recent earnings date. For example, by clicking this week, you will see stocks that will release earnings this week. I will remove this one. And these are not all. These are the most common one that comes by default. When you click plus icon, it says add new filter. So you can type here, for example, RSI, and it will bring you the technical filter. I never use RSI, it was just an example. And also manually you can click technicals. You can see a bunch of options that you can filter your price chart based on your trading edge. Here is average daily range. Here is candlestick pattern. I never use it. I suggest you don't also. Here is exponential moving average. Personally, this is my favorite. So when you click here, you can see all the numbers you can choose. I will go with 200 EMA, and here you can see intervals. Probably most of you already know this. Most common used exponential moving average is daily. I will click on add filter, and you can see here 200-day exponential moving average filter came. Now you need to define what are the criteria that you want to use this filter. For example, if you choose below price, it means this 200-day moving average price level will be lower than the actual price. If you choose below price by 0% to 10%, it means this 200-day moving average price level will be below actual price by 0% to 10%. In technical perspective, if price is above this 200 EMA, it means it's kind of strong. And if you choose above price, vice versa, 200-day EMA will be above the actual price. Again, in technical perspective, this price might be weak or in a downtrend. And also here you can see manual setup. You can change your moving averages by clicking on the number again. You can see all the conditions here, crosses up, crosses down. Some people might use this to filter golden cross or dead crosses. For example, if you choose crosses down, and as a target here, let's choose 50-day exponential moving average. By definition, for example, this is dead cross. I never trade such signals, but some people care about that. So to filter all these golden cross or dead crosses, you can use this filter. And if you choose this one 50, and this one 200, it will be golden cross. And you will see in these stocks, these moving averages making golden cross. What most retail traders believe that this is a start of an uptrend. So let's reset this. I will show you what I generally use. Let's choose 200, and as a target section, I will choose price. And here, I will go for above percentage. You can see the selection here. When you choose this one, for example, 0% to 20%, it means this 200-day exponential moving average above price by 0% to 20%. So when I choose this, actual price will be below 200 daily moving average. My personal favorite charts are week charts. I use this filter because when price is moving further away from moving averages, it tends to come back again. So that's why in some of my filters, I choose week charts charts. Because if actual price is moving further away from all these moving averages, it means it can bounce back to these moving averages. It all depends on your strategy and trading edge. You can be creative by setting these filters. And make sure you backtest this trading edge before you apply these filters. So let's observe what other filters are here. So these were the technical filters. You can see all bunch of indicator and chart related filters. Let's go back. So if you are into fundamental analysis, these sections are for you. For example, financials, earnings per share basics, diluted, estimate, EBITDA, gross profit, net income, operating income. You can choose any of them and filter based on your idea. And here is dividends, valuation, like price to book ratio, price to cash flow ratio. And here is growth, free cash flow growth, percentage, gross profit growth, net income growth, margins and ratios, cash per share, cash ratio, cash to debt ratio. These are all very useful fundamental filters. And I have tried all the screeners in other platforms, but the TradingView screener is the most detailed one. You can really deep dive and you can really be creative. And it is super easy to use. For example, when we go to chart, you will just slide right to it and you can choose just one by one. Here you can see, for example, let's choose our screener that we maintained. First, let's save here. And let's choose again. As you can see here, this is the filter we choose. And based on these conditions that I selected here, it shows 205 assets. And you can just slide this to the right and you can click one by one. It is super easy to use. You don't need to change tabs. You don't need to go to another website. You can close whenever you want. And by clicking this radar symbol, you will see that again. By clicking this move overlay to split view, you can easily arrange this. You can analyze very quick. And when you want to change any conditions here, you can just come here and choose 50-day, for example, and it will show you all the stocks based on this condition again. You can save it and you can choose any other screener that you created before. Let me show you some of my screener. For example, this one. As I told you before, sometimes I like week charts. Because when price moves further away from all these moving averages, at some point it will come back. So in this filter, as you can see here, 20-day moving averages above price by 0% to 5%. It means our actual price is below these 20-day moving averages. Technically, I am filtering short-term week charts. And this one here, 50-day exponential moving average, above 20-day exponential moving average by 3% or more. So this means 50-day moving average above 20-day moving average. By setting this, I'm making sure that price is really pushing down. Because if I didn't choose this, it would also filter me stocks that they are 20-day moving average above 50-day moving average. And such stocks are moving sideways in a short term sometimes. And I don't want to see them. My goal is to catch week charts. And also here, 100-day exponential moving average above 50-day exponential moving average by 0% to 5%. I apply same logic as I filter here. So let's observe some of them. So I use MA ribbon. I can show you my settings. So the blue one is 100-day, green one is 20-day, yellow one is 50-day, and red one is 200-day exponential moving average. And you can also see that it's 1-day time frame. When I show this, you can see how they apply to my filter. So this green one is 20-day exponential moving average, and this yellow one is 50-day exponential moving average. In this condition at the right side, 50-day moving average above 20-day moving average by 3% or more. And you can calculate and see exactly 3%. It could be also 5% because I say 3% or more. So by choosing this filter, it will not show me stocks that is less than 3%. So according to this filter, it gives me 33 stocks. And I can easily scroll down and analyze all this chart that was filtered. So let's copy this and I will give you one more trick. So you can see here as a filter low and high. When you choose low and you choose monthly chart, for example, and as a target price, and as a condition I will choose below percentage. So the purpose of this filter is checking previous 30 days. You can also set 3 months, 6 months or 52 weeks. And it will only bring charts that the current price is below previous 30 days. Let's save and see. Let's choose our filter. You can see here, let's go to daily chart. Price is making low. It is lower than previous 30 days here. So you can also change this to 6 months, for example. Let's see. As you can see, last 6 months low is below price by 0% to 3%. So there is also market cap filter. You can filter 200 billion and above. It's called mega stocks. So based on my condition, there is no such stock. And here you can choose 2 billion to $10 billion stocks. And here it's 50 million and below. It's nano cap stocks. These might be very risky though. What I personally choose is I'm going to manual setup and choosing 200 million till 500 billion. and it will bring me all the stocks that I filtered here. And don't forget to save it. So I hope you enjoy this teaching. There are wide selection of choices when it comes to filtering. As I mentioned previously, I have tried many screeners, but this TradingView screener is the most useful one for sure. It is super easy to use and completely free. Most traders get lost among thousands of charts, but applying your edge to the screener will change everything. You need to go ahead and try yourself. Knowing how to filter these price charts will help you a lot in your trading journey. So share your thoughts and one of your trading screener in the comment section, and I would really appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.